What's popping, gang? It's your girl Sammy Alexis, and we're back with another video. I was actually gonna do a recap of one of the reunion parts, but well, I will say I was gonna do a recap of part 3 of the reunion because I didn't like how I was actually the one to speak up and say something, but then others made it seem like it was them that was. Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. We're over it. It's done. The boot camp is over. I did tell you guys I wanted to do like a Q&A type, you know, last thoughts wrap up video, because after this I'm done talking about it. I made a poll on my Instagram and I was like, what are y'all last questions for the boot camp? And I got a lot of them. I got a couple. A lot, actually. So, yeah. I'm going to answer as many as I can. Truthfully, to the best of my ability. While I take out my hair because, child, oh my gosh, these braids is looking ridiculous. So the first one is from Drip. Should Drip make a reaction video too? I feel like yes, Drip, you should. You definitely should. As long as it's in a timely manner, because after a while it's kind of going to be like stale. And why are you going to want to talk about a situation that happened, you know, mad long ago? So make that video. What was your biggest lesson from this show? So my biggest lesson from the show would definitely have to be stay true to yourself no matter what. How do you feel about Godly now? I love Godly so much. She don't even know. Like, Godly's like a me. I think she over. I could cut shorter, right? Y'all be doing that when y'all take out your braids. Y'all be cutting all the way down here, knowing damn well your hair is somewhere up here. Okay. Godly is such a loving, sweet person, and I say this all the time. Godly really calms me. Like, if I feel like I'm upset, I gotta call Godly sometimes, because I just be ready to wild out and bug out. But Godly be the one to just like tell me, you know, think, what would Jesus do? Go subscribe to her channel at Shamara Frey. Is there something you wish you could have done differently? So I honestly wish that I would have stood 10 toes on things more. Like, a lot of people say like, oh, you real, you tell it like it is. Like, I try to, I really do, but sometimes I hold back from like telling the 100% truth, because I just think that people may look at me like I'm crazy, like I don't know what I'm talking about. Whole time I'd be knowing what the hell I'm talking about, but I don't know, people just have a funny way of making it seem like you confused and you don't know what you're talking about. So like, this was it. Oh, I forgot my hair was straight before the braids. Yeah, people have a funny way of making you feel like you're crazy or something. So I would just like stand 10 toes more on like what I believe in. Like, for when I seen something wasn't right, I feel like I should have spoke on it or sooner. Do you think production was manipulating you guys? No. Well, not really manipulation, but I would say like, I always tell people, you could bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So you will only do what you want to do. People can't force you to do what you don't want to do. I mean, in other circumstances. Why were you the only one who didn't have something negative to say about Tardy? Because I feel like I didn't have like a personal problem with her. I feel like other people kind of just like piggybacked off of other people's problems with her. Well, not really problems, because everything was like minor, but everybody made it seem like bigger than what it was. For what? Like, I don't really know you like that. You don't know me like that. What I gotta say? Will there be a season 2? Yes, there will be a season 2. I heard Carmen is working on that right now. What did y'all eat? Like, did y'all go out or cook? So there was someone actually there cooking, and oh my gosh, the food was so good. I mean, at first we kind of had like just like pizza, you know, standard stuff, because you can only get so much food or dishes for like 15 girls, and then on top of that, well, 14 girls I should say, and then on top of that, it's like the cast, production, everybody in the house at once. So definitely as the days went on and people started to leave the house and go home, the food was slapping. Are you applying for season 2 of CBC? No, I'm not. How did you feel at the reunion? I feel like the reunion was a hot ass mess, if you ask me. I feel like some people didn't really have the means of barking or blacking or arguing, but they did it anyways. Do you think during the boot camp the hate towards Tardy wasn't necessary? I like how you said hate in quotations, because I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth. Ain't nobody was hating on that girl. You may think that, oh, like everybody was pouncing on her, but you gotta think about this. Think about this real quick. If you're in a room with mad cameras, you're on a show, you want to be seen, and it's like so much of the attention. And I even said that part 3 of the reunion, but they cut that part out when basically I spoke up and I said, listen, like, y'all girls are ODing on this girl. Like, y'all made her the face of this show, and for what? Like, before you do something for you to stand out, you literally, your fake anger, literally, y'all put this on this one girl and y'all made her the show. But it wasn't even hate. I think it was just a like in the moment thing where, damn, the cameras is on me, let me show my ass real quick type of thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that was for all people, because some people actually was frustrated, and you can see the frustration in some people. But other people, it was kind of like, the fuck you mad for? If your name wasn't New York, what do you think Carmen would name you? Big Booty Judy? No. I don't know. What do y'all see? What do y'all think Carmen coulda, shoulda, woulda named me if I was in New York? Overall, was it a good experience? Overall, it definitely was a good experience. Carmen did bring something different to YouTube, and I respect that so much. Like, a boot camp was diff. Like, who you know did a boot camp on YouTube? Exactly. And would I recommend this experience? Of course. Maybe with different people. At the reunion, were you cool with Tardy? Yeah, I had no problem with her. Unless she tell you otherwise. How did you feel when you first got accepted into CBC? I was ecstatic. What's the best memory you had from being there? I feel like the best memory I had from being there just had to be like staying in house with Carmen. Just like, you know, just waking up, besides, you know, the whole pots and pans, but just like waking up and just knowing that like I'm in the house doing Carmen's boot camp was just like, oh. Who is your favorite? I would say I was my favorite. Was any of the girls mean to you? Baby, can't nobody be mean to me. Advice on people who want to be on the show but don't want to be in the drama? I would just say mind your damn business. All I want to know is if you're cool with Carmen. I love Carmen. What did you learn about yourself from being a part of CBC? I learned about myself that I have common sense. Because in the reunion, you was in your own lane. Like, I don't care about none of y'all. I don't give about none of. Do you agree with people getting eliminated the first episode? I actually didn't. I was sad. I was like, dang, the first episode is tough. But like, I understand people gotta go home. We only here for a certain amount of days. But it's like, dang. Ever wanted to fight someone during the challenges? No. With all the drama and the backlash, do you regret going on the show? No, I do not regret going on the show. It was fun as hell. No, I don't regret it. Not one bit, darling. So I feel like a lot of the questions are very much repetitive. Asking me the same thing about the same people. So I'm going to just cut that off right here. and I'm gonna just tell y'all like my overall thoughts about the show. In the end, I wouldn't have traded my spot or my experience for anyone. I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I ain't never freaking laugh when stuff was happening that I shouldn't have been laughing at. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm perfect when I should have stood up for something or someone, you know, sooner than I did. So this whole thing is like really just a learning experience for me, and I just know what to do next time or what not to do next time. I don't really be saying too much. I be thinking a lot though, but I never really say it out loud. Anyone that wants advice from me going into season 2, if you get picked, just be true to yourself. Don't follow fashion. Don't follow nobody. Don't be fake mad at somebody something because your friend fake mad. It's okay to be cool with people. It's okay, you know, to have friends. Just know who's a friend, knows who's an associate. Don't tell people your business. Bring a lot of things to the table. If you notice that there's a lot of he, she say going on, bring it up front to the table. Squash it instantly. Don't let it drag on. How y'all like my hair though? My head. Oh, I hope I answered your questions. If I didn't really answer them, like, I know I'm kind of like all over the place because that's really how the show made me feel, like all over the place. Like my thoughts are all over the place. Anyways, thank you for tuning in to yet another video, and follow all my socials down below in the description box, and let me know what videos you want to see from me from here on out, because we're not on Carmen's Bootcamp anymore. We're on the Sammy Alexis channel. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to my channel. And I will say it's been wonderful meeting all of you. Not really meeting y'all, but like talking to some of y'all. It's been nice talking to some of y'all. It's been nice, you know, getting to know some of you guys. Stick around, you know what I'm saying, because it gets lit. Thank you for tuning in to yet another video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the very next one.